Here, what's going on, Bills Mafia? It's your host, Julian J. Mafia, and you're watching Mafia Talk. And yeah, man, Josh Allen went crazy today, or on Sunday, man. He was all over the field. He was being destructive, man. Josh Allen came to play, but unfortunately, it wasn't our Josh Allen, red, white, and blue, man. It was the Jaguars, Josh Allen, number 41, and he dominated, man. What they're saying is he had the hat trick of horror, and that's a sack, an interception, and fumble recover on the same person with the same name. So man, that's the Bills did not come to play on Sunday, man. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to watch the game. I was only able to listen to it. I had to work. So I couldn't really get into the details on why we lost, man. Just listening to it, it fucking it was horrible just listening to it. But listen to my fellow podcasters and everybody talk, man. It was a lot worse than we thought or than I thought. But nonetheless, man, we still going to talk about it, man. Still got to have a show going on, man. So it's your boy, Julian J. Mafia. Thank you for joining in, man. Please hop in the comments. I'm solo dolo today, man. All good. Big cousin's still on vacation, man. Hope he's having a blast. But we still got to hold things down over here. And shit, I still got to talk my shit, man. And even though it's not a lot, man, still got to talk it. So please jump in the comments, man. If you want to join the show, let me know, and I'll try to get you in. But other than that, man, yeah, the Bills need to get something going, and it sucks that we're already past trade deadline, so it's not like we could bring anybody new. I'ma still keep saying it. Trust the process. You got to believe in McBean. But shit, y'all really making it tough for us right now. Um, with that being said, man, it's one game at a week, man. We gotta keep grinding, man. Any given Sunday, but at the same time, I'm getting tired of that saying. Any given Sunday, the other team get paid. Yeah, that's absolutely right. I'm not taking nothing away from the other team. Not taking away from the Jaguars, from the Dolphins, anybody that played good against. I'm not taking nothing. That is absolutely right. They're still pros. They're grown ass men, but we are the Buffalo Bills, and yes, we have grown accustomed to a certain lifestyle with the Bills, man. We're spoiled in a way, but that's still that we still gotta play. We can't play the way we're playing now. It makes no sense, man. We gotta pull our head out of our asses, man. And you can't blame one person. The blame is going everywhere. Josh Allen's fucking up now. Now, yeah, Josh Allen, because our offensive line is atrocious. Man. I don't know what the fuck going on, man. What's going on with our offensive line? Nobody want to block our strongest offensive lineman, Deion Dawkins. He shit in the bed too. He allowed that sack by Josh Allen on Josh Allen because he just got burnt around the edge. You're two words to try to go in. I don't know. I'm not an offensive line coach. I'm not an offensive line player in the NFL. I don't know shit. I'm just a fan that like to talk shit on fucking camera, and hopefully people could fucking come back and talk shit with me. But bro, from what I seen on the field, it is nobody's doing their job. Too many free men is Josh is man, he don't know he's trying. Josh Allen is trying, man. Even in all these games, even when he's running for his life, running out the pocket, he's still able to work some magic. Now all the time, because Josh, you looking a little sus right now too with these inaccurate throws and incompletes, and now you get a little antsy rushing out the pocket, you fumbling the ball, you throwing nonsense interceptions. This shit don't make sense, man. We kind of falling off the rails. And with all this talk, I'm just looking. I'm hot because we couldn't even score a fucking touchdown. The highest scoring. I mean, the defense did their job. They could have done more to save us. I mean, the defense did their job, so we can't. But we got to come at everybody as a team because couple missed interceptions that could have really shit. When you see their offense not doing nothing, only getting field goals, only 2 field goals, y'all need to put that shit on y'all backs, man. Y'all need to get that ball. Y'all need a fumble 6, pick 6. Y'all need a turnover, more turnovers, man. Tremaine Edmonds, you need to stop dropping the ball. I know you a middle linebacker, you're not a receiver, but you need to go through some catching drills because you've been dropping a lot throughout your career. You drop a lot of interceptions, but I mean you're still a good ball player. But bro, I don't know, man. The Bills are still a good team. Like I said, man, whoever just, man, y'all see this? I'm not overreacting or pushing a panic button, man. I still believe, man. We still making the playoffs, man. Get the fuck out of here. We still making the playoffs, but games like these making me think like, yo, we're not gonna last long in the playoffs. Let alone we're not even gonna get the first seed. We keep playing like this. Everybody kept saying, man, this whole the schedule the easiest, man. Bills gonna walk through everybody, man. Blow out left and right, man. We gonna dominate until we fucking see Tampa or Tampa Bay, or if the Saints. I don't know, man. But McDermott, you need to get this. At the end of the day, it is on McDermott. The front office, McBean, they didn't make their moves in the trade, so whatever. We just gonna have to live with that, man. But shit, we gotta trust whoever fuck is on our team right now. Jamil Douglas got elevated off the practice squad. I'm fucking pounding the table for you because shit, Cody Ford a fucking bust. It is you have more than enough opportunities. You're a bust. Like you need to go at this point, bro. Like you can't play in the NFL. You can't block a defensive lineman. It's a wrap, bro. You don't have multiple opportunities. It's a wrap. Cody Ford, like yo, like I said, I don't know shit, but yo, from what I see, yo, they got Ike Bucker in there, man. We're making all crazy type of moves on the line. It's next man up, and that next man ain't really doing much because you're letting your fucking $1 million, 45 million, $43 million quarterback running for his fucking life in the backfield, man. You gonna get hurt. Yo, y'all, this a big L on McBean or Brandon B by himself, cause how do you neglect the offensive line? Like, how do you go all out on the D line? Yeah, the defensive line is balling, but bro, you that 1-2 and you got Boogie Basham chilling. I understand here, rookie. You gotta let him wait. He not performing, but yo, man, you should have made something. Something. You should have kept on Forrest Lamp. Where the fuck is Forrest Lamp at? Man, I wish I had somebody with me to rebound me, man, because I don't want to just be talking and talking like I'm just complaining because we did have some good plays, man. We did try to ball out. We just couldn't fucking finish. We couldn't finish because, first of all, Brandon Bean got these play calls where barely anybody want to get open. Barely anybody want to get open, man. Where I don't know, we got the best fucking receivers in it, man. Let me calm down because I got my boy Jonathan in here. What's going on, my brother, man? How
What up?
you
What up? What up?
calm me down, dog? Because yeah, this Bills team is looking. I'm not like I said. I'm not worried. We're still going to the playoffs, but games like these got me scared. Where these bums are playing us tight. Let us
Yeah,
play
yeah,
in Dallas. Let us play LA. Either team, Rams or Chargers. Let us play one of those teams, bro. It's gonna be ugly. The way we're
yeah.
playing right now, with the line we got, it's gonna be ugly. We're gonna be one and done in the playoffs, man.
Well, honestly, if you look at it the past 2 weeks, I think all the top teams are basically losing. It's
Yeah,
so crazy
yeah.
because the
We're not
NFC right
talking.
now, a lot of teams are like, well, 4-3 right now. I mean, well, whatever the record is, 5-4, whatever the record is right now. There's a lot of teams, but it goes back. I don't know where you left off, but it goes back to the offensive
I'm
line,
just
man. You
talking.
are you're so right, man. Well, first of all, you're right. Cody Ford is a goddamn bust.
And the thing is, Jonathan, I want you to take over. Yo, my boy Jonathan, brother-in-law, appreciate you coming in, man.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
show love to him. But you watched the game, so I need you to really go down. I was only able to get like a 10-minute video and it just kind of ran through and I got a gist of it. But listen to the boys on the radio, they're fucking it's all hell breaking loose, man.
It's,
Like
it's
every
breaking news because of the high hopes. You know what I mean? The high
yeah,
hopes of us going to the Super Bowl. But I won't panic yet. I see how it looks. But again, we said it. You know, Jaguars just one of those fucking teams. We must be cursed. I don't know what it is, but it's just one of those teams. But the offensive line was garbage.
it's the Manning
The
curse. You want
offense,
to talk about curse? Apparently it's the Manning curse. I didn't know about it until afterwards. Like you heard about it? Yeah,
yeah,
you
I
told me,
sent you
didn't
the
you?
link.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
sent you the link. But the good thing he didn't get hurt. That's a plus
Yeah,
side. So I
and
might take
that's
the
what I was really digging deep into because I seen Russ got hurt, Gronk got hurt,
Kelsey. Kelsey
yeah,
ended up
who
getting hurt.
else? Kelsey got hurt, and I'm like, damn, did Tom get hurt? Who else? Who else got? What, Stafford? Did Stafford get hurt? Think he got hurt and did he not? I don't know.
I don't
But
know. Not
that's my biggest fear is that I hope Josh don't get an injury. But from what I've heard, seen on the teams, they're still doing pretty good after the fact. So it's not a season long. It's like just a game. So hopefully we can
yeah,
bounce back on the Jets.
hopefully, man. I mean, that's the big hopes. I think that I don't think we have lost two consecutive games yet, so that's a high hope. But man, they got to fix that line, dude. That Dawkins was getting eaten up by Ford and by Allen. Uh, they were splitting down the middle on Mitchell, like Mitch, like it was easy. And
Yeah.
Ford is a fucking joke, man. That's a bum.
Yo, get the fuck out of here.
Um,
You better off. I don't even know if you can play in the XFL. You better talk to fucking Rock and tell him like, yo, let me get on the New York Guardians or something like that. Or man,
go to
XFL.
Canadian League.
Yeah,
Go to
something
Canadian
because you
League, man.
can't fucking play in the league. Dude, you don't had too many opportunities. The whole staff, coaching staff, and the higher ups believed in you, Cody. Like they believed you, kept you
Yep,
here for another year. Like we could have traded you for
yep,
something, a seventh round pick
yeah.
next year, something like we could have got something out of him, but we
Yeah.
decided to keep him, man. Yo, we missing Quentin Spain. We missing Wyatt Teller. Wyatt Teller just got an extension.
Yeah, fucking so I was talking to Justin earlier. He was like, "Man, I didn't notice how he really didn't think getting Brown on the draft was that important." He was like, "God damn." He's like, "I didn't know how important he is.
And
He
that's
really
the
is
thing.
that important."
That's the thing that everybody's like jumping on Brown. Like he is a rookie. Is a rookie really our savior for the line right now?
It
And
seems
then
like it though right now.
yeah, it seems like it.
It's
Like Cody
crazy.
Ford, 3 years in, second round overall draft pick, I believe, and you're a bust. But you got a rookie in here doing it better, moving the
Yeah,
line
way better.
around. We move fucking Darrell Williams to the side to move you. Like Darrell Williams got his job taken away from a rookie. Nobody's talking about that.
Yeah,
Like Darrell Williams got his job taken by a rookie. Pushed him inside, made Feliciano, and everybody like, oh, we can't wait till Feliciano come back from IR. He was a bum too. Like I
yeah,
fuck with Mongo, but he not doing it. He getting bullied too. So it's like, and then Deion Dawkins was our only savior, but he getting bullied. Mitch Morris is our only strong or solid defensive offensive lineman, and he's literally a headbutt away from being out the league. He got
yeah.
like what six,
Six,
five, six
six.
concussions. He
Yeah,
had one last year. He's a headbutt away from getting out the league, and we're done. Because then
yeah,
Feliciano go out to play center. Like who? Well, we gotta fucking get Tommy Doyle on this shit. We gonna have to have two rookies on it. Like, oh man.
yeah. They
And
gotta
that
get it
it doesn't
together,
matter
man.
how many good players we have. It all starts with the line. Excuse me.
Yeah, no, it starts, man, and it ends there too, because it's looking bad, bro. It's looking bad. It's definitely looking bad.
Yeah.
I have. It was man, it was a bad game, dude. It was just a bad game. He couldn't catch a fucking break, man. I mean, whoever seen it, they know, man. He was getting rushed left to right,
Yeah.
down the middle. I mean, I didn't actually. I fell asleep in the second half. I didn't wake up till 2 minutes to like the fourth because I was over, man. I was sick
we
of it.
had like we had like 10 minutes because I just watched the highlight reel and like it was 6-9 and we had 10 minutes to score a touchdown or a field goal. But
Yeah,
this fucking yo and the penalties, what was the 12
a lot of
penalties
penalties. Yeah,
for over 120 yards? That is
like stupid penalties.
ridiculous.
Yeah, they were stupid ass
Bad
penalties
discipline.
too. I think early we had like two unsportsmanlike conducts
Yo,
early,
there
early.
was, there was MMA fighting in at the start.
Yeah,
It was starting with Trey White, and I'm like, yo, and the rest didn't even know what to call. They call them penalties, and then a minute later they got to switch it up because they got the call. Like I don't know, man. This officiating lately is horrible, man. It is
yeah,
not fun in the league when every other play there's a fucking flag. For
yeah,
oh man, it does not make this game fun. And half the time is really they have to because there really is holds. Like everybody's
yeah.
playing like shit. They're committing. Oh man.
Yeah, a lot of the calls they had the wrong numbers and everything on them. It was crazy, dude. It was depressing to see. But there was some good to it though. I think if they would have ended up doing what they ended up doing over at Rams, where you see you getting hit, had Josh had to come and run the bootleg a little bit more, scramble and shit like that. I think they could have made it work. But It wasn't, man. It was like staying in the pocket, getting sacked,
Yeah.
getting fumbles and so forth. But again, I was talking to Justin. He's like, man, he was like, maybe bring Odell. He's like, and fucking put Sanders in the slot. He was like,
Can we
because
get
we're
him the
not
ball?
getting.
Can we even get him the ball? Does
I
Josh
think
Allen have enough time to get him the ball?
you're gonna have to start running bootlegs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And have Sanders on the slot. He's nasty in the slot. And he also pointed out, he's like, man, he's like, I think he looked up a stat where it says we have like the lowest of the lowest numbers catch after like yards after catch.
Oh
It
yeah,
seems
we're
like
not.
we catch the
Yeah,
ball and that's it.
yeah,
It's a done deal. And we can't do that, man. You know, you got to be able
yeah.
to force. I know Dell's good for that. You know what I mean? He's gonna get that ball, and I was against it, but man, I don't know, man. We need something.
Got my boy Eric in this bitch. What's going on, man?
What
How
up?
you
What
feeling?
up?
Tell me how you
Living
feel.
that life.
Yeah, right. Tell me how you feeling, man. We gonna take a quick sip for you.
Oh, he's sipping with us.
I'm pretty
He's
sure he
sipping
is,
with us.
man. Pretty sure. But yo, tell me how you feel about the game. What you think we need to do? Because at this point, we just gotta believe. We can't trade for nothing. Trade deadline is the deadline. We can't make no moves. Um, we going to sign somebody on somebody else's practice squad? I don't know, man. We going to figure something out. Somebody going to ball out. We got to get healthy first. Hopefully, Deion Dawkins can get his shit together. And the sad part about it, we already got a bye week. We don't have a bye
Yeah,
week to
we
get
already
our shit
had it.
together.
Yeah,
We we gotta grind it out, man. We lucky we got a softer schedule. We got Jets. Colts gonna be a tricky one, and then we got Saints. I
yeah,
mean, they're still down with the quarterback. They don't know what they're doing with quarterback, but these are going to be tough games, and we can't keep relying on our. I mean, our defense is balling. They're still only allowing 15 points under.
yeah. I think the biggest hole in our defense is just Neal. You know, but you can't really blame him. You know, he was put out there, and they were eating him alive, which every NFL team is gonna do. You're out there fresh. We're gonna attack you and see what happens.
And this is coming down on Dable because, yeah, the players need to execute, but at the same time, you see what's going on these past couple weeks. Coach McDermott, you too. You are allowing this to happen. You're trusting too much, and you're getting stubborn in a way where he says he's getting drunk with the processed juice. If you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
he is too involved with the process. I believe in my players to the point where you need to realize, like, yeah, you love Feliciano, you fuck with these players, but sometimes they're just not it. You need to bring somebody else. You need to make that heartbreaking news like, yo, you gotta go because you're not working. Cody Ford, you believed in him so much. He's still a bust. He's not making it work. He ain't making it work. Back then, barely dirt in his rookie season before his injury, had his injury, and didn't do nothing after. Like, we can't keep giving players slack. You got to cut your ties. We're looking at the Super Bowl. We can't waste time in believing in these players in these positions. Like, no, like Levi Wallace too. Yo, y'all should have made a something. I don't know. Y'all need to stop believing in y'all players, trusting in the process. Y'all need to go find somebody else. I don't know.
yeah,
Maybe make that deal offer to Odell. Yes, our line is shit, but the extra X factor maybe might open shit up and then dip into Mike Tomlin's playbook and then do what Ben Roethlisberger's doing, where you get the ball, dump it,
yeah, yeah. One,
slap
two,
the
three.
ball, do a quick motion, dump it, like quick one and outs, like slant routes, dig routes, curls, something, man. Like,
Yeah,
y'all gotta get this shit rolling, man. Teams are not scared of you because, like, oh, we can get there with four. If we send an extra rusher, let's do a cover two shell. Oh yeah, that's how you stop Josh Allen. And yeah, the book on Josh Allen is out. Just like the book on Mahomes is out. He gets shut down. Josh Allen gets shut down too. It's up to the coaches to formulate a scheme to protect your quarterback to give them success. You need to do a downhill block, have a motion like a tight end Sweeney, have them wide out, have their linebacker move out there or DB, motion them in just to crack back a D end. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
Just do more chips, something, because our front five is not it. They're not
Yeah,
doing their job.
there was like two plays I remember that we kind of. you could say they were kind of on Josh, but it was also on the player. I think there was one of Beasley. I think Diggs and Sanders went down the field. He went down the slant. He did the slant to the middle. He dropped the ball. And there was
Yeah.
another one that Sanders ran across. Um, and Josh threw it, but I think it was towards. I forgot who was in the middle. It got picked. But if Sanders would have just cut in front of the
The first
linebackers, he
one.
would have drew them. But he ended up running behind them that didn't draw the linebackers away from
So
that
on
touchdown.
that first interception, who are you saying whose fault was that? Obviously
I,
Josh Allen, but
I think it was more on the way that he ran the route on Sanders, because
okay.
Sanders came across the field, and instead of going in front of them to draw them away, he didn't do that. He ran behind the linebackers and then draw them. So I think that one, I don't know, man. I don't know how to point the finger, but you also got to run your offense how Josh Allen feels most comfortable. Just like Baltimore, how basically the whole offense is literally ran on how Lamar Jackson programs. You know what I'm saying? That's why he can
Mhm.
come and take over games with ease, because it runs through how he likes it. Motherfucker running
Real
like
quick,
600
my
yards and
boy
shit.
Jay Spence, the king in the building. Check him out on the code of conduct, man. Big ups for you joining in the show, man. Mafia talk, dog. Nothing but love. And no, I'm not blaming Josh Allen at all. I'm just asking questions. Because I wasn't able to watch the game. I was working, so I was only able to listen. And then when I rewatched the highlights, I was only able to see it at one angle. And it just looked like Josh Allen threw it right dead at him. So I want to ask to see how it really went down. Who do you blame? Because I know Josh Allen. Josh Allen can only do so much. I've been saying it,
Yeah,
but Josh Allen, he's a baller. He gonna do him, but when he sets his pressure, he's gonna evade, and when it's constantly coming, he's gonna do him. Now, when they're coming left or right behind him, in front of him, that's how the other Josh Allen got his sack because he relying on reliable Deion Dawkins because that's his boy. He thought he gonna have him, man. He's just man.
no, Dawkins was getting eaten up, man. Ford ate him up a couple times. Allen was eating him up, man. Dawkins was terrible on that side.
And I
Bad,
don't
man.
want to blame Josh, but like at all, I'm not blaming Josh at all for this whole season. I'm just like getting to the point, like, yo, Josh, when you about to turn Super Saiyan Ultra Instinct and you just start throwing random darts, you just biking everybody, you just get it like fuck the refs, fuck the coaching plays. Like, yes, it's coming to a point where Josh, I don't know, because Josh can only do what Josh can does because if he's given a play and he walks up to the line and they're giving him a light box and and what he sees on the defensive field is telling him, "Oh, this is a perfect opportunity to run. Let's run." And he's calling the run play, and he runs the ball, and they just get stuck in the backfield.
Yeah.
It's making it really hard on Josh.
Even the schemes are terrible, man. They're mad predictable. The ones
Yeah,
that he grabs the ball, he's about to run forward. It's so fucking predictable. There's nobody in front of him to block besides a lineman. I think it was Moss. I think it was a last game. I think it was against Miami. But that's it, man. It's so fucking predictable. The scheme's got to be a little bit, a little bit better or
man,
executed. I don't know.
we got to get something going. Everybody, I hope that was a kick in their ass. Where honestly, bro, I got last year. Last year's over with. I'm not saying it was a fluke. It was well earned. We balled out. We earned that year. But I mean, last year was just a blow up year. We can't constantly expect that every game. Oh, this game is going to be a Seattle game where Josh Allen go crazy and we're just racking up points, or a Broncos game, or the last game of the season last year against Miami, and we're just fucking blowing it up, scoring, racking up points. Nah, we got to get. It's a new year, new league,
New year, new year.
and it's not just the players; it's coaching against us. Coaches not they know how to play the Bills now. They know how to play the Bills. It's up to the Bills and the Bills coaching staff to find a new fucking horn to two.
Yep,
However the fuck you
yep.
want to say it. You need to develop a new scheme, and that's the prime reason why I'm kind of disappointed that not disappointed, I'm gonna take it, but why I'm mad that Ryan Dable didn't get a job last year. Cause I was hoping we was able to bring somebody new to give Josh another gun in his arsenal. He got the J. Allen cannon. He got the legs. Maybe he need to develop a different scheme than the same thing. What
That works
we're
for him. That works
yeah.
for him. Yeah,
So
absolutely. Hey,
go
how many?
Bills,
How many?
Eric, man. Go Bills. Who's his
Yeah.
pops? What's going on? Watch from New England. You out there?
Them
Okay.
country New English.
He out in Foxborough. You better rep strong, man. Red, white, and blue. Double Bills. Better rep strong. He brought up the Nemo. He ain't bring up. Oh man, appreciate everybody joining in, man. Nothing but love. This is Mafia Talk. Your boy Julian J. Mafia. We got my brother-in-law, brother in love, Jonathan in the building, man. Filling in for big cuz Pedro Peasy. He's on vacation right now. So I hope
Living
he's
life.
having a ball, living his life, man.
Living
He having a
life.
good time. I guess he's camping right
Well
now.
deserved.
So hell yeah. So we gonna keep it rolling, man. We hurting right now, man. We gotta talk about it. So please keep jumping in the chats. Let us know how you feel, what you think the Bills should do differently. I mean, at the end of the day, we ain't no fucking coaches. We don't know shit. But
Yeah,
we can still talk about it as fans, man.
yeah. I watch this show so I can learn with Pedro and you and the schemes and shit like that, the coverages. You know me, I don't know any of that stuff. I just watch the game and I say how I feel. I feel like, yo, man, they could do better. Hey, Edmonds did okay, man. I actually was proud of him.
Yeah,
He
he
showed
dropped a
up.
pick, but I mean, you can't have it all.
He can't have it all,
And
but he
I'm
did
gonna
a
eat
job.
my words. You and Pops in the chat. I said AJ Epinesa was gonna be a no show. He was a show. He came
Yeah,
to ball. So I eat my words, man. I that was a bad call right there.
yeah,
What's
yeah.
going on, Cody? Appreciate you joining in, man. Let me know how you feel about the game.
Yeah, Neil was the only one that was really getting eaten up a little bit, not that bad. And Wallace, I think once, but he still holds it down, man. I can't be upset with them. I really can't. But the offensive line, that's a different story right now.
Yeah.
That's our weak spot right now.
Shout out to Jerry Hughes with his forced fumble, man. We needed it. Hopefully we could have got more. But I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know. It's getting to the point where we're looking to really a lot like 2019, are we not? But just Josh Allen's a lot better. But
yeah,
we're having a lot of offensive struggles, and the defense is balling. I mean, the defense is there. It's getting to the point like, man, yo, Jordan Poyer just snatch that ball out the air and take it in the end zone. You see Josh Allen struggling. You see the
yeah,
line not getting nothing going. Yo, somebody on the D line, you just gotta get that extra of energy. I don't know, man. We gotta get something going.
yeah. Oh man, who is this?
What team you repping, man? If it's not about Bills Mafia, then I don't know, man. But at the end of the day, man, we gonna keep grinding. Hopefully, this is another chin check that we can bounce back. And I'm not looking for like, oh, we about to blow out the Jets now. Nah, because I know I'm guilty of that. I'm always talking shit like, oh, we about to get a 50 burger. We're about to get another blowout. We about to do this. Josh Allen gonna. I said last episode, Josh Allen's gonna run Josh Allen over. Nah, the other Josh Allen came over and ran Josh Allen over.
Yeah, ran him over.
Yeah, man. So
Did a good
fucking
job. I think those days are over with. The whole scoring 30 plus. Maybe it'll happen once or twice, but man,
he's
um,
absolutely right, man. We need smarter plays. And I've been saying that I feel like when I watch other teams play, their plays where I feel like they're designed for their players to get wide open, where towards the Bills, it's just like, okay, Diggs, you go deep, Beasley, you do a curl, and then Sanders, you do a crossing route. So, like you're drawing. I feel like Josh Allen's drawing fucking plays on his finger on the football, like you do back
yeah,
in the day. I don't know. I feel like I feel like these schemes are not being developed to make your players get open. Like I don't know, or maybe like I said, appreciate you, man. We're gonna keep pounding this shit out. We're gonna keep grinding, man. Thank you for joining in. But
no, it's the schemes. Like I said, like we've been saying, the schemes, and we're mad predictable. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to the run game, honestly, the offensive line can't create a hole for shit, bro. They
yeah,
can't. I Miami was like it was just like a bunch of shit piles on top of each other. It was crazy, man. So again, it can't. The running backs, you gotta give them a little slack. They're doing what they're doing, and I love the blocking, but man, you gotta create holes. You gotta create these plays. You're not doing it. It's not
so
getting.
Pops,
It's not
I know
making.
you keep pounding the table for a run game, and I would love us to have a strong run game. It's just we can't get it open. So I'm asking you, what do you think? What do we need to do? It's obviously the line, but is it the running backs? Should we have traded or drafted a running back? Is
No, no.
Singletary Moss not it? Do we need to bring in Matt Breida, which I really think we should? Sit one of them. Sit Singletary Moss. Let him brew on that. Like, yo, you're not balling. Sit this week. You're not getting your equipment. Matt Breida's getting it because you ain't earned it. Shit, bring on, if we still got him on
Bill.
the practice squad, Andre Williams, or fucking
Yeah, I don't
Williams,
know.
Antonio Williams.
I would use Gilliam a little bit more for those blocking to
Maybe,
block for
yeah.
Josh when he wants to run. When he wants to run down the middle, get
Something.
Gill in there, man. He's a big boy and he could block. I don't see why they're not
Yeah.
using it. It's just schemes, man. It's just the schemes, the play calling. It's just not there. You know, it's too predictable. It's
Yeah.
soft. Soft
Oh
as
my
shit.
God. It really is. Because as soon as they line up, like, yep, they're running. Just send it
Yep.
in. Everybody crashing. Like,
Yep.
it's really predictable. And if there's not, it's a play action or whatever. I mean, the line doesn't block, so they win regardless. If they blitz, if they're sending more than four, it most likely Josh Allen's running around in the backfield.
Yep.
It's coming down to that, and we really need to. I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm not a coach, but I'm thinking like, yo, keep a tight end like as your sixth lineman. Keep Sweeney there. You're not a tight end no more. You're an extended lineman. That is your job for the rest of the season.
Yep.
Like it's coming down to that point where we can't do spread formations because Josh doesn't have enough time to get the ball off. I don't know, and I want to watch the all 22 because I don't know why our receivers not getting open. Why Josh is taking so long to even hit our receivers. That's another thing. So I don't know.
What if there's certain plays he could throw that ball before they turn around on the route, but he wastes too long sometimes. Sometimes he holds that ball way too
Yeah,
long.
and I feel like he's always trying to get that deep ball. Like you don't, I don't know, man. But then now we're always doing dump off screens, and I don't know, man. I don't
The
know.
dump off screen work, but you got to be patient. You know, if you got, it doesn't matter if you go 50 or 40 yards. It doesn't matter. Just while you get that first down and just keep working and
You need
working
better
and
blocking on
working.
the outside because if there's a missed tackle on those outside screens, those wide receiver screen routes, those bubble screens, they're gone. But they're getting tackled as soon as they catch the ball. I
Yeah.
don't know, man. I don't.
Maybe
And
on
the
those,
one
maybe
play,
on those screens,
good.
maybe on those screens, maybe use Davis and Sanders are your best blocker receivers. They're the best ones. Maybe use those that have Diggs getting the ball because Cole is only going to catch the ball and fall on the floor. He catches the ball, falls on the floor. I get it. His ribs are messed up, so I don't blame him. But
Yeah,
man, we need to get those yards after the catch.
yeah. Appreciate you, Jay Smith, for joining the chat. Nothing but love, dog. I'll catch you on your joint, man. We all got a lot of shit to talk about, so I appreciate you joining in the chat, dog. So there's Jay Smith, the King. Check him out on the Code of Conduct. My man got a fire podcast. He give you the fire content, man. So go check him out, man. We got Harry in the building. Appreciate you joining the chat, Harry. They're playing off coverage last game. They're taking away the deep ball. Yeah, they are because they're playing that too high coverage shell, and they're starting to figure out offense. Yeah, like I've been saying, the book on Josh Allen and even on the Bills. Other teams know how to play the Bills. Even the bad teams know how to play the Bills. Just pressure Josh Allen. Sacrifice a linebacker safety. I mean, the Dolphins last week, they didn't have no safeties. Their
Yeah,
safeties
no.
was their linebackers, and they blitzed their linebackers. Cover zero. And it was playing man on the outside. Hopefully, we get to Josh before Josh can throw it up top accurately. So, yeah, man, I can't believe it either. Yeah, I was sick to my stomach. I'm like, just listening. I'm working, bro. And that's the thing, like, man, I'm working, and I'm like, yo, these boys still not scoring. And I'm like, listen, like, okay, Josh Allen jump as a snap. He gets the ball. He throws the intercept. I'm like, up, here we fucking go. Like,
There you
come on,
go.
let's get something going. I'm trying to get it. I'm like, yo, this is not going our way. It's just
Yeah,
not.
no.
So defense isn't the problem. It's not. We need to do cover those side ends better though. And that's the thing is like our defense is balling, but they're not balling enough because they're letting these teams get yards. They're letting them get open. I mean, the offenses we're playing against looks a hell of a lot better than the Bills offense. I don't know why. The Dolphins defense or the Dolphins offense looked better than the Bills offense last week, and it's the same thing this week. Like
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, and everything starts with the line, man. I don't know. You got. I'm just rambling here. Go ahead, man.
Yeah.
You got
No, no,
anything to
go
say?
ahead. No, I'm saying no. Offensively is the line, man. It has to get better. Point blank. Past three games has been just absolutely embarrassing, man. Point blank. I mean, I don't know what else to say besides that. Our defense, yeah, hopefully we get more pressure, but we have been. So
Yeah.
they finally waking up. But you can't play man on man if you got Neil on one side. So hopefully Johnson comes back. You know, he clears
Neil
concussion
struggled that
protocol.
game, didn't he? Sarah
Yeah,
Neal, he struggled, didn't he?
yeah, he struggled bad. It was. I mean, it wasn't the worst I've seen, but it was pretty bad, man.
And
I
who was
think he
he
had
filling
a
in
pass
for?
interference too. Huh?
He was filling in for Teron Johnson, right?
Yeah, he ended up getting concussion
Yeah.
early.
I didn't really see. I mean, they're not gonna release it until Wednesday. But did you what do you know of after the game? How is he feeling? Is he good? Is he in
I don't think.
protocol?
I think he was just in protocol. He
Okay,
did
he's in
suffer the concussion. He did
concussion
suffer.
protocol. Damn.
Yeah. So you won't know till Friday or Saturday for that.
Wednesday we'll know after they practice. They'll release the first injury report and we'll know if he practiced, if he was limited, how he is. If he's in concussion protocol, I'm pretty sure he's not going to practice all week. Um, shit. Hopefully, he might play. I don't know because shit gets to the point where man, we need to keep stacking wins. We can't afford our players to sit and rest when we kind of need them in the game because we're playing like shit, man. And
Yeah.
like
New England's not that far from us right now.
Singletary, nothing like under 2 yards per game. Moss, like Josh, like I'm getting sick and tired of Josh Allen. Maybe it is our running backs. Maybe I don't know what is different from now than the beginning of the year because in the beginning of the year we was running the ball good, decently, like at least we wasn't running all over people, but we was getting a couple good breaks, man, and it just went to shit quick.
Yeah. Well, listen to this. It's so weird to me that Singletary is not the one going down
What?
the middle catching the ball. And Mawson.
Where?
They gotta probably switch that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my kid yelling at the door right now. He's knocking
Yeah,
on the basement door. I had to lock him
no,
out.
we just got a actually this Bill's related because we just got a little kitten and we
Oh
called
yeah.
him Beasley. We called him
Oh,
Beasley. So little bees. So yeah, he's just trying to tell me like, yo, bees just jumped off the cat tower. I'm like, okay, Beasley. So
but yeah, how you feel about that? Like Moss is the one, catching those passes down the middle instead of Singletary. I feel
yeah,
like he
no,
could do
yeah,
better.
he's good. So shit, bench Singletary and get Matt Breda in because I feel
Or
like
use all three. Use all three running backs. Being
but
better than
okay, but if you want all three, who are we benching? We got to bench somebody. We can't have all three because Taiwan Jones is our best special teams player. So you can't
yeah.
bench him. So you got to bench somebody. I don't know
Yeah.
where you're looking. Maybe in receivers, probably. I don't know
Yeah, I won't
because
even go there.
Isaiah's our special teamer, kick returner. Gabe Davis maybe, but how does that look? Benching Gabe Davis or
Yeah, no, you need
Kumro.
him out there.
Kumro is a special teamer, so I don't know. Yeah, Harry says bench Davis. I guess
But he's a
it,
good blocker though. They run those
is.
it's
Yeah,
a scheme too. He could block, man. Him and Sanders together is crazy.
if but no, listen to this. Like, okay, Harry, hear me out, and you too. If you talking about bringing in Matt Breda as an extra running back, and you want to bench Gabe Davis, no, scratch that. If you want to bench anybody, bench him for Stevenson. I want to see Stevenson. I'm getting tired. I mean, even though McKenzie had a good game,
Yeah.
he still must
He
have
had a
put. Who
great
knows?
game though.
But
I
still,
thought he was gonna
I
break
don't know.
out. I thought he
Maybe
was gonna break out.
bringing in Stevenson is going to take it home. That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. He's not going home. Maybe if you're bringing Stevenson, maybe his I don't know, his youth, athleticism, his hunger, something. Maybe he could see something different. He could run it home on special teams for a touchdown that we desperately need. Like we can't get
Or
it.
use
Like
him for a wildcat. You know what I mean? Wildcat
that.
schemes.
Yeah,
You never
something.
know. McKenzie be good at it, but he takes too long getting that ball.
Yeah, like I don't know because when we do run, it, it's everything mixed up to be a pile of shit. That's how the run game is becoming because it's terrible run scheme and play calls. Oh, HB dive, HB dive. Oh, HB zone, HB zone. Like you're just picking up the 2 hole, 4 hole, 3 holes. Like stop. We're not. You don't have Frank Gore. You don't have Derrick Henry. You don't have a power back to just pound it up the gut. You don't have the line to do it. Even if you had Derrick Henry,
You don't have the line.
you don't
The
have the
line is
line to
not there.
block for him. So how does that work? Give it to Matt Breda and toss it to the outside and let his speed cut it around the edge. Have a
Yep.
crackback. I mean, I know crackbacks are illegal in the league, but just have somebody do a pick. Have Sweeney play outside or put Gabe Davis because he's a bigger receiver. Have him play the outside and then have him come in motion, hike the ball, and just have him pulse right there, do a pick and just to
Yeah.
slow everybody up and hit those. I don't know, man. We got to get something going. We need to change everything. We got Harry coming in heavy. Production wise, we can bench him. If screen passes are the same game or are the game plan, bring in Breda. I agree. Stevenson will bring a different dynamic on special teams. Absolutely. But keep McKenzie involved in offense. Absolutely. So when I say make room for Stevenson, I don't want to bench McKenzie because I want to give McKenzie's roles back to offense. That's what I want to do. Bring the sweep game, the fucking like the motion, jet motion sweeps and all that. Bring
Yeah,
that
he'll be good at
shit
those. Yeah.
back in. We need to
Yeah.
incorporate that back in, scare them because when you see McKenzie motioning, you're like, oh shit, we gotta watch the outside. So the D defensive ends and the D ends and even outside linebackers are gonna see that and they're gonna pitch the outside. Josh Allen keeps it, boom, right in the middle because the middle of the field opened up because they're anticipating the sweep. Like, yo, we gotta get back into that role. Too productive to take
I
over.
agree, man. I thought that dude was gonna have a breakout, but so what will you do with so how you feel if Sanders take over and McKenzie takes a little bit over on Beasley's spot here and there?
Wait, say that again. So Sanders
How
take
do you
over
feel
what?
about like Sanders or McKenzie taking over production for Beasley in a sense? Running those little slants until Beasley gets 100% healthy, because man, that shit
Okay.
looking bad.
So you're
He can get
saying
open.
move
He can get
Sanders? You're
open, but
saying moving Sanders into the slot?
in the slot.
So-
Yeah,
Okay. And who's going to the outside? Gabe Davis?
I would do either Davis. Yeah,
Yeah, we could. I mean, I
he
don't
does
see
got
why
hit.
not.
I call him Tickle Toes for a reason, but
Yeah.
I don't know if he's hurt. They don't ever report it because he doesn't have that same
I
off the
mean, it's
line the same speed.
also like I've been saying is I mean the reason why Gabe Davis hasn't been eaten or getting play is simply because he took over injured John Brown last year, so
Yeah,
that's why Gabe Davis blew up, and he can't get enough time on the field because one we got Emmanuel Sanders, he eating so, and then we're not running 4 wide because we don't have the line to, so that's why he doesn't have enough time to get on the field. And then who would you rather have, Beasley or Gabe? I mean, honestly, I kind of like Beasley better. I don't
basically.
know. So we should have signed AP in my opinion just because he adds a bigger back. Absolutely. I don't know, man. I don't know. Believe in all I gotta say is believe in the process. Believe in me. That's it. I don't know.
Yeah, he
Abs-
got a good point. He got a good point. Yeah, AP, I think he did pretty good for Tennessee, but he wasn't running with his shoulders down, which was weird. You know what I mean? He was running straight up, which is not his usual.
Yeah, man. It's tough. It's tough. Yeah.
Yeah, he's right about that. I've seen that. I've seen a couple of those plays. They're pretty good, man.
At the end of the day, man, because we got 15 minutes left in this joint. At the end of the day, just to wrap this all up, we just got to figure something out. Coaches, y'all need to sit together and formulate a plan. If that means scratch what we've been doing and let's come up with something new, let's do it. Everybody wants to say, like, oh, they're saving their best plays for towards the end of the season. If that's the case, we're gonna have to crack into that shit a little bit sooner than we thought because
Well, in that
it.
case, your playbook is too small. In that case, honestly,
I
if
feel like our
if
playbook is
yeah,
extremely small.
yeah,
We have
extremely
no creativity. We have no
nothing, nothing.
versatility. It's like, oh, like I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. Like what y'all. I don't know why it's so condensed. We should have so many different formations because we have so much talent on this team. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. Like I said, I'm not a coach, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'll double check that. Also, offensive line coach and
I
stuff. Yeah,
agree.
man.
I
I
agree.
agree with that.
Get
Yeah,
Breda back, get Breda into this game, and it's a different. Stop running it up the gut, and like, yeah, I want the Bills to have a good running game, because then that just means that teams are not, because that's what they did. They're dropping everybody in coverage. They got six people in coverage. They're daring us to pass, or they're daring us to run. They're making the box like four or five people deep in the box. If you
yeah,
see a 5-man box, you're gonna want to run that every single time, but you can't because a line can't block and our running
can't,
backs can't find a hole.
they can't shift nobody. They can't move nobody. There's no dominance
Nothing.
at all, man.
No
There's no dominance at
running back
all.
vision. Terrible run scheme. There's no pin and pulls. There's no whams. There's no draw plays. I mean, there is, but I don't know. Josh Allen wants to do a read and keep it, and then he fumbles. Like, dude, if he gave it to Singletary, that's a first down. I don't know, but
Yeah.
I feel Josh Allen because he's the best player. So I'm like, he had to make a play and just couldn't. He made a play, but it's for the other team.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, man. I don't know. We'll hopefully they figure it out. Harry's in this joint, man. Appreciate you in the chat, dog. He's doing his lifting competition. So man, stay healthy. First of all, man, stay healthy, man. Don't exert yourself. Don't go too crazy, man. Stay healthy, but stay strong.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
So yeah, there we have it. We're gonna shift over because we're just pretty much just talking in circles, man. We're disappointed. Obviously we got our highs and lows, our player of the games, no shows, rage quit moments. We got all the segments, but it all comes down to, man, rage quit moment of the game was fucking damn near every other play that Josh Allen's in duress. I don't know. No shows. The whole entire offensive line was a no show. Player of the game, I guess. Who would you say is the player of the game?
I'll probably have to go defense. I don't know who had the pick.
I don't know. Poyer. I don't know. I like I said, I only listened to it. I don't remember. I know Jerry Hughes had the first fumble, so I would say him because he had a solid game. I don't know. Nobody deserves an award. Nobody. Highs and lows. Highs was the fumble in that pick and 2 field goals by Supersonic Bassamatic. Bassamatic, Supersonic, Hypnotic, Funky Fresh. Because Bass is the boy.
That's the player of the game right there.
Player of the game is Bassamatic, man. We can agree on that. Hell yeah, no problem, Harry. I appreciate you joining and making time out for your boy. Joining in Mafia Talk. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. It's your boy Julian J Mafia. We got brother-in-law, man, Jonathan over here filling in for Pedro Peasy. And yeah, man. Hopefully we're gonna get ready for Jets for Sunday, man. So please tune in to the Saturday's podcast, man. We're pretty much gonna air around 8 o'clock. So there you have it, man. Anything else?
I'm gonna enjoy that game. I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, I know you're old Jets fan, so we support those Mafia. So I don't know, man. What else is there to talk about, man? We still got 10 minutes. I don't know. I guess we could run through stats, but is that gonna make us sad?
Not really. What he had 311 yards.
I mean, Josh, he was 31 for 47. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's all right. He went 240, 264. We expect better, but that 2 interceptions, no touchdowns. That's disgusting right there. That's disgusting right there by Josh. But for Josh to be another league or leading rusher, I'm tired of seeing Josh Allen as the quarterback and then running back is our Josh Allen. Like,
Yeah.
so that's 5 yards for 50 yards. And then Steph Diggs, 6 receptions for 85. And then it's like with Steph Diggs, it's like, oh yeah, we got Stephon Diggs on our team. Let's throw him the ball. Let's like, come on. I don't get it. Time of possession was pretty much down the middle. I mean, turnovers was 3-1.
The
So there
penalty
was
killed us too. The penalties
penalties.
was
Yeah, that was like what,
terrible.
8 for like 120 yards.
It was
That
bad
that was bad.
on
That
both
was
sides,
bad, man.
defense and offense. Mostly on offense, but
And on the refs, like it gets to a point like let these players. But then when you don't want to call it, it's I just don't get it. This is by far the worst NFL year in NFL history, I believe, in reffing standpoint, because I never seen the NFL like this ever, or the refs like this ever before in any year. I've been watching since fucking 2005. Like I haven't seen the refs this bad ever. It's really ruining the game to a point.
yeah.
I don't know. We could pretty much wrap it up right here. I got nothing left left. I'm just trying to kill time to just talk some more shit, man. So shit, if you ain't got nothing else, man, we can put a bow on it.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, so there you have it, man. Another episode of Mafia Talk. Appreciate you, Jonathan, for joining in, filling in for
Absolutely.
PZ. So there you
Absolutely,
have
man.
Julie J Mafia, and shit, we'll see you on Saturday, folks, man. Hopefully the Buffalo Bills can put this behind us, and then we can ball out, man. We gotta stretch ahead of us. So we gotta get this playoff run. We gotta get that stuff going, and we gotta figure out this line.
Absolutely. Go Bills.
So real quick, man, because shit, we still love our boy. We still love you, Josh Allen, man. Doesn't matter how many times you turn the ball over, we still know you're gonna get another fucking big stiff arm, hurdle, something.
Something, man.
You got something. We got something brewing next week. So there you have it, folks. Appreciate everybody joining in, man. Jay Spence for joining in too. Check him out on the Code of Conduct, man. He got some good shit to say, man.
I see ya, boys.
All right, peace out, man. Go Bills.
Go Bills.